Hello everyone, my name is Teresa Octavia. So we're from B.morning class, English education, 7th semester. And we're from second group. We'll be presented our material. Start from me. Part A, strike news. News consists of strike news. Strike news is direct news in the sense that the writing of this news is written as it based on the fact or event, not conflated or prioritize the value of actuality. Its main character is to be straightforward, brief, and to the point with the support of accurate fact, but without neglecting data, completeness, and objectivity. This type of news must be meet 5W plus 1H element strictly and must be broadcast or published quickly, because if it is a little late, the news will be considered stale, according to Haryanto. Next, according to Haryanto, strike news consists of matter of fact news, then interpretative report, reportage, and the last is feature. Next, part B is feature. Regarding to the notion of the feature, experts differ in opinion. According to Mapatoto and Lisa, a feature is an article or essay that is lighter or more general about human appeal of or lifestyle rather than news. Lempang or strike news written from current event. Creative, sometimes subjective, article designed primarily to entertain and inform readers about event, situation, or aspect of life. Siregar defined feature as essay or writing about event that can touch feeling or add to the reader knowledge through detailed, complete, and in-depth explanation. This news is not bound by actuality, and its main value is the human element or information that can increase knowledge. Although there is no single formula for the definition of feature, what is clear is that a feature is a journalistic piece of writing, but it doesn't always have to follow the 5W plus 1H formula. If straight news likened to a staple dish in the media, then feature can be likened to a complementary dish. Feature are journalistic writing that have their own characteristic. About the characteristic of feature that distinguish them from other journalistic writing, including creativity, subjectivity, informative, entertaining, then durable, contains literary elements, creative. Feature is a writing that is creative. Next is touching human sense. Next are variety of feature. According to the type, feature can be divided into two, namely news feature and feature articles. Feature news contain more news elements related to actual event that attract the attention of the public. Usually, a development of strike news, this type of feature describes the human side of momentums, even that have been reported via live news. For the example, writing news about preparing for the US attack on Iran. According to Lisa, features have many varieties or types with their respective characteristics. Below us are several types of feature based on their types put forward by communication expert. First is human interest feature. Human interest feature or describe a human story in the midst of challenging, complicated life and others. Next is second is profile feature. So next material will be explained by Yuni Octaviani.
Hello, my name is Yuni Octaviani. So now I will explain about the infotainment. First is defining global infotainment. Infotainment, a neologism that emerged in the late 1980s to become a buzzword A handy catcall for everything that's wrong with contemporary television. Refers to the genre, the explicit blending of information and entertainment in news and current affairs programming. Infotainment present news about the world of celebrities, the world that's come from famous people, as well as the world that introduces people to society. Infotainment is nothing but a place where people who are considered entertainers becomes increasingly clear about the meaning of profession. Second is infotainment production. Infotainment production is divided into two kinds. First, infotainment is products by the production house or PH, where the infotainment is outside the ownership of the broadcasting station. And second, is infotainment that is products in-house, where infotainment is part of the television station products. And third, last but not least, forms of infotainment. The forms of infotainment that exist on television in terms or name are very diverse. But in terms of substance, there is almost no significant difference between one and the other. These names are often in the form of abbreviations of words that have an extension of various words. Example like Trans TV, TV1, and TV, and TVN. Okay, that's all for me, and thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Widawati. I'm from B.morning class. So today I will do the assignment of the broadcasting course. Here I want to share about news. News is a story or description of events in the fact they are hot. Usually news is made attractive to the public and disseminated to the mass media. So I will discuss about soft news. Soft news is the news that contains information about minor events such as from the world of the entertainment or human interest in the nature. Soft news usually aims to provide references to the public. This news also has its own broadcast time or is not included in hard news because its duration is very short. Usually this news is shown at the end of the program as a sign of the closing news program. The writing principle of soft news is not tied to the inverted temple structure. What will be highlighted in the soft news is hot in the important element, but the element that can touch the feelings of the audience or human touch or the element of the entertaining them.
Introduce myself. My name is Yohana Belasari, B.morning class, NIM 321910193. Okay, here I will continue the discussion from Widyawati. The next material is entertainment program. Entertain is anything that is capable of being an entertainer, and such. The currents of human activity makes entertainment one of their needs. Entertainment in general can be in the form of movies, music, books, even sport. One of the entertainment in them by human today, namely entertainment that contain element comedy in it, as well at all 2018, the function of entertainment is quite important. In addition to eliminating fatigue, entertainment can be a medium of interaction, the entertainment containing comedy being the most in demand. Comedy is a work that is humor in general, aimed to entertain and cause laughter. Manual in Big Dictionary Indonesian 2007 583. Comedy is a full-like play with content. The content is snaring and ending heavily. Eswar et al. 2018. Entertainment programs are all forms of broadcasts that aim to entertain the audience in the form of music, songs, stories, and games. That's all the entertain program material from me. The next material will be explained by Miranda Queen. Thank you.
Hello everyone, introduce myself. My name is Viranda Queen. I'm from class B.morning, and now I will explain last part about Broadcasting Commission in Indonesia and law number 32 of 2002. In television and journalism in Indonesia, there is a responsible or regulatory body for everyone broadcast or broadcasting on television or other broadcasting device. In Indonesian, the regulator of everything related to broadcasting is called the Indonesian Broadcasting Commission, abbreviated as KPI, according to Dian and Ade 2019. Indonesia has a state institute whose job is to supervise television broadcasts, namely the Indonesian Broadcasting Commission (KPI), during January to December 2016. KPI also recorded 85 violations received by television stations, both private and public, because their broadcasts violate aspect of child protection. Setiarini 2017. Okay, thank you.